Let's set this thing one more time. So, today I'm going to chat about New Year, New You, and New Me in that order. So, let me start with New Year 2022. Anything new means something that has not been experienced before. And when it's new, it's fresh, it's enticing, it's intriguing, it's exciting, and it's something you want to try. So now that we're in a new year, what is something new that you're going to do that you did not do in 2021? New year. When it comes to a new you, what does that mean for you? A new you is going to be something that no one has ever seen before, which means some of us that struggle with letting go of stress and drama, that will be something new for you. A new you could also be, let me get rid of those toxic things. And when we talk about toxic, and when we're talking about detoxing, it doesn't always mean food. It doesn't always mean alcohol. We can detox people, which is a perfect thing that some of us need to do in the new year, including me. We need to detox a couple people. Now, it is difficult when you have a tie-in with that person. So you've grown up together, you may have worked together, same neighborhood, same school, your kids may be the same age and things like that. But you're noticing lately that the relationship between you and that person, things are beginning to change. Things are not the same. You're not feeling the same. You're not behaving the same. They're not feeling the same. They're not behaving the same. So something in that relationship is becoming a bit toxic. So we need to figure out what that is, and then maybe we need to let those things go. That will be the new you. Now, think about this. What is a way that you can positively get rid of a toxic person? So I'm going to say this about me. There is one person that I feel has brought a toxic setting around me. And this person and I, we don't talk anymore. So where I'm going to take my new year, new me, is I'm going to make an attempt at some point to reach out to that person. I'm going to let them know how I'm feeling and what started the feeling and what I feel like we could do to pull things back together, to get things back on track. But that starts with me recognizing that I do need to do this. See, we have to recognize when it is us that have to make the first move. Because people that have always caused the trauma or the drama, they're not going to make the first move to making things better. They're going to continue with the same behavior that's going on. They're going to continue with the same actings, with the same conversations. That's not being new. And those people are the main people that are saying, hey, no, ma'am, new me, new year, I'm doing this. You're saying it, but when are you going to do it? So when they don't do it, it's up to us to be that thing. It's up to us to be the person to say, hey, you know what? I've spent 2, 3, 4, 5 years trying to figure out how to approach you with this. I've been trying to figure out what am I going to say to mend things. And then, when we mend things, when you mend things, it's not going to be better for everyone. It's not going to be better for everyone. When I choose to make this call to this particular person to try to mend things with them, it may be good because I got it off my chest, but the outcome of it may not be good. But the positive thing about it is that I've gotten it off my chest. See, I don't want to keep saying this is a new year and it's going to be a new me. What's going to make it a new me? What's going to make it a new you? What are you going to do that's different? What are you going to do that's new that you didn't do last year? What are you going to do? Sometimes when I hear them, oh yeah, baby, and I'm going to repeat it constantly over and over and over. New year, new me, new year, new me. What are you going to make new about it though? What's going to be new about it? Are you going to actually take accountability for things? Are you actually going to apologize? Are you actually going to be grateful for a change? What are you actually going to do? If it's a new you, what are you actually going to do? What's going to make it new? What's going to make it new? So for me, if I had to speak on something, a new me, I've always told stories about losing weight. Yeah, I can lose it, but I don't need for it to be a brand new year for me to lose weight. To me, when I say new year, new me, I want this to be something that's going to be life-changing. And weight loss, yes, it is life-changing. But I don't want to talk about that anymore. I want it to be something that is going to change my life for the better. And that's why one part of my new me is working on my communication and how I communicate with people, how I respond, even to negativity, because everything's not going to be positive, how I respond to things. My 2022, I want to work on my communication. I want to work on how I walk into a room and how I speak to people. I want to work on how I walk into a room and can start up a conversation with someone, and the conversation is lasting and the conversation is meaningful. That to me constitutes a new me for my 2022. I want to be able to walk into a room and I want to be able to turn heads. I want to be able to walk into a room. They're like, hey, okay, I know her. Oh, there she go. I want to be able to do that. That's the new me that I want to work on. I want to work on being able to walk into a room and being able to say, hey, you know what? There's a queen. There's a queen. That's definitely a queen. Hey, queens, let's get a picture. I want to be able to walk into a room and feel positive vibes around positive people. I want to be able to walk into a room where it's people that I may have had issues with in the past, but I know how to be an adult. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. And go on about my way. And whatever the hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Wherever I left it, that's where it is. I don't want to take my hi and go over here and say, did you see her? Did you see him? Did you see them? I don't care. That's not being a new me in this new year of 2022. That's not being a new me. I literally want to bring and make positive energy around me. Like, I really want to do that. And sometimes you can't do it with the people who you've been with. You have to find some new people to do it with. And that's going to be the hardest thing because we're so connected to the people who we're used to. And sometimes when you want better, you have to go bigger. You have to do better. You have to want better and bigger. And you have to step out of that zone. And so that's something that I'm also learning to do in 2022 that's going to make me a new me in the new year is I want to step out of my comfort zone. I want to step out of my comfort zone. I want to be able to be comfortable in any situation, in any arena. I want to be able to be comfortable. If I could get the comfort level going on, then the happiness and everything else will come. But I want to get comfortable. I want to get into a position to where I'm like, okay, it feels good to be here. I'm liking it here. But even if something happens, it doesn't affect the way I'm feeling in that moment. New year, new me. Another new something that I need to do in 2022 is I want to work on my wardrobe. So here's the funny story. Here's a funny thing. Back in high school, I hung out with a lot of guys. I had a lot of guys for my friends. And I used to watch how they act and how they dress and how they behave. And I think back then, with the mentality I had of hanging with them, I felt like I wanted to be a stud back then. It's a crazy story. And so I remember one year as a sophomore, I think, trying out for basketball. And they were like, girl, you're not even close to basketball status. I said, let me just get on the team because I'm hanging with my boys in the hood, the north side, Houston, Northwood Manor and stuff like that. I'm going to hang with my boys or whatever and I'm going to learn how to play basketball so that I could play basketball. Girls and guys, negative. That did not work. So I said, okay, couldn't pick up trade of a sport. So I figured I wanted to dress like them. But then when I got into my junior year, I met a girl and all she wanted to do was be about nails and makeup and hair and stuff like that. I said, well, damn, I can't be a boy and have the nails. I can't be a stud and have the nails. So what am I gonna do? And then I'm like, that's not gonna go over well with my family. So let me not do that. Let me just stick with the little girly things. So I figured as I got older, I said, well, you know what I could do? I could dress like them. I can wear jeans and t-shirts and tennis shoes. But then I found out as I got a little older that I hate tennis shoes. They hurt my feet. So I really don't wear. I wear them a little bit now and they're a little bit okay. But I'm like, okay, so I'm going to dress like them. I'm still going to have my nails. Okay, fine. I said, well, you know what I could do? I could cut all my hair off. Okay, so fine. I decided to do that, cut all my hair off, right? So all these new me's. I'm trying to come with these new me every year or every other year with something new. Let me do this. It's new. Let me do this. It's new. It's new. So now to this day, present day, 47 years old, still not a stud, but still no hair. Hold on one second, please. Making bag burritos in the oven. My time was up. So I figure like now, I say, okay, so let me change my wardrobe. So this is what I want to wear. I would love to wear like suits, like women's suits. But I want to wear like graphic t-shirts. I'm a graphic t-shirt person. So I go to Walmart, and I hadn't been in a little bit, but I go to Walmart and I buy like all of these graphic tees. Like I have this Star Wars. I have all kinds, just all kinds. And I want to be able to wear a suit with a graphic tee and some Converse or some Vans. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm gonna work on that. New year 2022, new me. That's how I want to look. So number one, the first thing I want to do is work on my communication skills with people. I want to be able to walk in a room and be a powerhouse. Like that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like I'm owed that. I feel like I can do that. I want to walk into a room in my suit and my graphic t-shirt. Nails, of course, will remain, if not longer. bald head, gotta keep it bald, gotta keep it color. Eventually, I'm gonna have Tara to go a little bit lower than this and just give me like scapped out, or whatever. Like what? Scapped out. What? Is it scapped out? And, have my earrings on and keep it cute. But I want to keep it like soul, like cute, if you know what that means. So I have that. Then I have the dress. And then something else that I want to challenge myself to do in 2022 is become my own boss. So tomorrow, I will make an attempt to go live tomorrow and explain where my new career decision is going. Some things happened to me over the Christmas break that I have not expressed to many. So tomorrow, I'm going to open you up into the world of my new career choice, my new career path. I hope you guys will join me for that, because it's going to be like a lot of people kind of know, and a lot of people don't know. A lot of people are probably going to be shocked. But I feel like after 2 or 3 years of fighting with it and going back and forth with it, I went ahead on December 17th of 2021. I went ahead and made that choice, that decision. And I'm going to share it with you tomorrow. Not today. I'm going to share it with you tomorrow. Yeah. And that's going to be an additional part of my new year, new me. And I would love the support of all of the genuine people that have my love and have my interests that they hold close to them. I want people who value me with me. I want people close to me who value me to be with me. If you're watching, it lets me know that you value me right now. And I appreciate that very much so. If you value people, let them know. Let them know that they mean something to you. Let people know that they mean something to you. Let people know it. I would love for 2022 to be the year of just letting people know. Letting people know. What you say, Crystal? Drop all the doubts. Everything you want is already yours. I see. Oh, you're so sweet. You know what, Crystal? Thank you. I love the friendship that you and I have built. I really do. I appreciate that. I can honestly say, one of the people that have always been in my corner no matter what. And I truly appreciate you. I do. I truly appreciate you. I know we don't talk very much. We only talk maybe when we see each other, but you have always been a very special person that I keep close to me. And I value things that you say. I value things that you've told me. And I really appreciate your love and your support. So keep those things coming from me. I really appreciate it. I really do. So that I will share tomorrow, it was a big thing for me. It was a huge thing for me. And I was trying to figure out when I was going to decide to share it. And it's probably, it's gonna cause some thoughts of some people, It's gonna cause some like, you sure? That's what you chose? But then it's also gonna have some people like Crystal that's gonna say, girl, you got this. You can do it. You got this. I know there are a lot more people like that are in my corner. But it's gonna be people that are gonna always have things to say. And we just have to be ready for it. We just have to be ready for it. And once you have decided that what you want for your life and what you want to be better in your life, once you decide that that's what you want, the rest, don't worry, it's gonna fall into place. The rest will be okay. The biggest part of it is making sure that you're finding out what it is that you want to do and making sure that you stick to what it is that you want to do. You got to stick with it. You got to stick with it. Hey, Miss Anderson. It's been a minute. Well, it's been a minute since I've been live, so it's been a minute since you've been on. So, hey, Pooh. Happy New Year. We're talking about New Year, New You. We're talking about some things that's going to make us better as a person. That's what we have to do. We want to be better as a person. It's enough negativity. Yeah, it's enough out there. We need to do things that's going to make it better and be better for us. Okay? Y'all got these burritos in the oven? Give me 1 second. Figured I should take them out before they burn on me. Yeah, but y'all don't have to give me like any of you all's new whatever you want to give for 2022. But I just want you to make sure that you think about whatever it is that you're choosing. It's going to be for the betterment of you and for the people around you. Because whatever choices that we make, we have to live with these choices every day. Like, we're the ones that have to live with it. I can say that I choose to go into a field that's going to make more money for me. But if it's not beneficial for someone else, then they can congratulate me, and that will be what they'll do. But we need to make choices and decisions that are going to be better for us. Because at the end of the day, we have to deal with these choices. These choices are for us. These choices are going to make or break who we are. These choices are going to say a lot about who we are and what we love to do. So remember, whatever you're choosing, whatever your new year, new me, new you is going to be, make sure it's for you. Make sure it's to better you, because we want to better ourselves. We want to do that. So just keep that in mind. New year, new you. I told you a little bit about my new me. As days go on, you'll be able to encounter some of my new me tactics, some of my new me solutions. But remember, tomorrow, I would say at around noon. I think around noon tomorrow. I'll be ready to share what I decided to do as of December 17th. And from here on out, I'll be ready. I think I'll be ready to share that. I'm going to go through maybe like a little step-by-step process. It's not that big of a step. It's just going to go through like a step-by-step, like maybe what brought me to it, what made me go ahead and take the jump, what made me go ahead and take the leap. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow about noon or 12:15, I'll be ready to share. So if you can join me for that sharing, I'll be here tomorrow and I'll be ready to share it. So think about your new year, your new you, and you can share them down in the live or just post those things up on Facebook. Write those things down, stick them around in your room. These are the things that we want to do that's going to be better for us. Okay? So remember, I'll be back tomorrow around noon, 12:15 to discuss where I'm going or where I would love to go. I will talk with you guys later. Bye.